Please join us. Get comfortable. You want to sit down there, sir, or do you want to sit down here next to me? Doesn't matter. I was talking Costas. No, you don't have to go all the way down there. Come closer. Stay down there, Costas. All right. Now, let it be said that we didn't show some love in Lexington, Kentucky, correct? Yes? Yes? Hopefully you've been to their booths and spent all of your money. It's about damn right. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to ask just a simple question. What projects do you have coming up? What would you like to talk about that you have coming up? And announce it to your fans.
Oh, you and Mike. Is it on? Is it on? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on.
Who's speaking?
Not me.
We'll start with Shawnee. Ladies first.
Let's see. My next project is, I think, painting. The walls.
The bathroom.
I'm starting with the bedroom.
Starting.
The bedrooms.
Can I direct that?
If you dare.
That really sounded bad. Can I direct that? That was really too far.
We've heard worse.
Darren has a crazy theater
Yeah,
project you should hear about.
we went out last night and had pizza, and I literally talked for like 2.5 hours straight about this, and I apologize now thinking about it that I just didn't.
It was more entertaining than painting.
Yeah, I just got back from Thailand. I shot a movie called The Death of Me, but my passion that I've been doing recently, has anyone here seen the movie The Game? The Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
I do that, and I own a company in LA called The Tension Experience that we basically fuck with your life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a very laborious waiver you have to fill out, and once you fill it out, we basically intersect your life, and you never know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and we involve everyone in your life, from your parents to your bosses, to the laundry mat woman that you bring your clothes to the Starbucks. It goes. This last one went on 9 months for people, so they signed up and it went on for 9 months. And they never knew when it ended. And now we've started doing it as like experiences, like 24-hour experiences. Like we just did Neil Patrick Harris's birthday party, which is kind of awesome. That his husband called us and said he wants the game for his birthday. So when he woke up in the morning, he had no idea.
You can't give it away now.
I'm not
You haven't done.
No, I did that one. That one's fine. That one's over. I'm not ruining the Neil Patrick Harris one. But I'm gonna do it to Shawnee, but I haven't told her when it's gonna happen. She's just gonna wake up and get involved. So that's what I'm doing now. It's called the Tension Experience, which is really exciting.
Wants to paint dry.
God, I'm so satisfied watching the birds and painting what it takes for some people. Crazy. But that's how fast his mind goes. I mean, it goes. There's a picture of him in the book at his table and sitting in front of like a screen of all these different rooms as this theater play. They have a 1,000-page play, could go in any direction. And there's Darren like in front of him. Like that's the only time he can relax. It's hilarious watching him try and sit still at that table.
I'm going to South Carolina in 9 days to make a movie called The Old Man and the Pond.
Real pond.
And it's about, I'm assuming that the weather's going to clear. It's about actions have consequences. That's what it's about.
All right, Costas. I'm just going to make up a movie and say I'm going to do a movie called The Slightly Younger Man and the Monsoon. So at the same time as Tobin. Are we talking about projects that we've done or are coming up?
We're coming up, yeah.
You know what, I think I said this last time, but there's a movie coming out in February that I did with Christopher Plummer and some other up-and-comers called The Cliffs of Freedom. It's a historical movie. Does anybody like history? Well, it's about Greek history and Turks and Greeks and the Greeks liberating their country after 400 years of rule. I'm pretty excited about that.
So had you seen any?
But I had learned a lot from Wikipedia. It's complicated. I mean, it's like
It hurts my head when I try to think about it.
if it hurts his head, then I mean, there's no hope for normal people.
This is only the third convention I've ever done, and the first convention I ever did, I was on a Saw thing. It was like myself and one of the, I forgot, someone else. It wasn't an actor. And they asked me a question, and I'm like, oh, I can answer that. And I answer it, and like the faces in the audience were just like I asked them to eat a fart, like they all just like turned. And I realized I was probably saying something wrong. And they asked me a question about like Saw 2, and like I'm answering this question, and then someone finally goes, Mr. Bousman, that happened in Saw 4. And then I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm not doing conventions.
Okay. Next question. Where do we have another question at? Oh, right over here.
Same question we were asked before you guys came in. What's your favorite Saw movie, whether to watch or had the most fun doing?
Yeah.
I liked 2 and 3. I liked 1, but I like 2 and 3. I like 2 because you got to get a little better window into what was on John's mind. And I liked working with Donnie Melberg. We had some time to work together before because Darren, who directed the film, was still working in the house. So I had like 8 or 9 days with Donnie to rework the script and what we were going to say across this table. And it ended up benefiting us. And then at night we'd meet with Darren and say, we'd rather say this. And Darren would talk to the producers, and we came up with improvements to create greater tension and more backstory to John in the dialogue. And I love that, that so he was up off the ground and you found out more about him. I liked Saw 3. And so there was this connection between me and Donnie Wahlberg. And I liked Saw 3 because it was a very confined situation. I was in that gurney the entire film. But I particularly liked the connection with Shawnee, even though it wasn't scripted particularly, it read. And it was fascinating, and also more background, more backstory to what John did with his time, what his concerns were, what was important to him. And you can layer a film, a horror film. You can layer a horror film as well as you can layer any other film. It just depends on the writing. And obviously it's a horror film, and people go to horror films to be scared and for the thrills and the surprises and all of that. But you can have more elements.
Fun to be able to work this way, because like the opening scene of Saw 3, it's like I'm supposed to be this, like the way it was first written. And in hindsight, part of me says, oh, you should have just gone with this, become the super villain and badass, and like, but it would have looked silly. So, and then they cast Pahar to play the woman, and she's like, first of all, I'm just kind of tiny. She was bigger than me, and she's just super strong, And I'm like, this is not going to work if I come in and be like, Rob, So, I said, I can't do it. I was like, well, what am I doing? When I've got groceries, these are 2 human beings. To me, that's just the most.
Saw 3 was about mundaneness, and this is Shawnee had this conversation last night. My favorite scene, I always say this in the whole Saw franchise, is not a trap. It is a human moment of Shawnee cutting herself in Saw 3. And it was a scene that we had a fight to keep in, and I remember the fight was, what does that do to further the Saw legacy? And I said nothing, and that's why it needs to stay. It's about character, and it's about a human moment, about a human who's not a superhero. She's not a supervillain. She's a human, and she deals with things like having to get groceries to keep Jigsaw alive. She has to clean tools. She has to do these things. And to me, that's why the Saw movie has succeeded. Why other movies that have tried to be like it fail is the human moments. And I think that why Saw 3, in my opinion, is my favorite of them. It's full of human moments.
By the way, Tobin, it was 5. know, I just remember when Tobin's wife got hurt and Tobin went into that other place, it explained why he went to this world. And then the part about my sister, and I did what I did, and then he finds me and he teaches me the way. I mean, I kind of like the fact that it gave a reason for this journey to begin. So,
Which was a key.
yeah,
Really.
I found that really interesting. And by the way, guys, these people really cared about what they were doing, and they wove something that was unique. And sometimes you get lucky because people give a damn about what they're doing. But I must tell you, before we did the big scene with Tobin, it was about 11 o'clock at night, and I get a phone call. I love telling the story. And I pick up the phone at the hotel, and it's like, Costas, it's Tobin. I'm like, fuck, it's screaming Jigsaw's voice. What does he want? He goes, I've got some ideas about the scene, let's get together. We got together once or twice, but one time was the next day, and it was snowing, and it was wet and cold, and he goes, we're going, he likes to walk, he's like a ninja, he just disappears into the scene. So I'm walking with him, and then he's talking, and I'm trying to pay attention, this is the man, right? And we're walking across, I nearly got killed like 6 times crossing streets, and I'm like, yeah, he goes, you know what I mean, like I've just jumped out of the way of a van, and he goes, you know what I mean? I go, yeah, sure, I didn't hear anything, because I nearly got killed, but somehow 10 miles later, he put things into my head, and I said, this guy means business. He's not just walking through this. And it changed my perspective about what we were trying to do.